Lazy-eyed Jack. I lied to them to be a bartender. Never told my age before the first shift. Having learned just enough behind Jack's bar, I bluffed my way through those nights. Flush with tips, I went to my regular spot to flirt with Jack and his lazy eye. Jack's place stayed open late. That's where I and every other 2 o'clock bartender would go after close for our regular share of beer and shots to shed a long shift. We overtipped him through those nights, lined up 3 deep down his well-worn bar. He pulled the sober ones up to the bar. His cockiness required his crooked eye, unexpectedly catching us those nights, with a wink or a glance that seemed so tender, turned crushing at the end of his shift with a rhythm that was regular. Then I let go being a regular, grudgingly stopped hanging out at his bar, taking a day job that forced me to shift away from him and that scene with my eyes squinting in the noon sun with no bartender, slinging Jaeger shots and murky blue nights. It happened then, it still happens most nights. A regular becomes irregular. Searching faces find the lone bartender, whose main protection, a busy, sticky bar, keeps them distant until they go. I saw him later working that same old shift, a different day, still the same shift. He didn't recognize me from those nights, even though he had fixed his broken eye. He stood looking perfectly regular, a natural on that side of the bar. Were the looks between us ever tender? He had to shift to become more regular, but still work late nights behind a tough bar. As the latest young eye stares him tender. This is the real one. This one we're still pretty fresh. And it starts with a quotation. Now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us, unto him be glory in. It's called, If You Want to Understand America Today. If you want to understand America today, fuck me so good, I want you to do it so many times I won't remember how many loads I shoot. If you want to understand America today, ask me how much it meant that you took the time to ask. If you want to understand America today, wait up for a lover who never calls or texts and won't get laid tonight. If you want to understand America today, consider your driving habits. Do you let the brake off while pedestrians are still in the crosswalk? Do you come to a complete stop at all the stop signs? Do you accelerate toward red lights? Do you parallel park? If you want to understand America today, walk your dog down the sidewalk so passersby have to walk in the dirt. If you want to understand America today, drive through an In-N-Out burger to order a double-double animal style while reading Revelations. If you want to understand America today, stop making payments on your credit cards. If you want to understand America today, sit alone in a coffee shop in front of your laptop with earbuds in your ears, launching a startup, failing, and starting again. If you want to understand America today, get sick. If you want to understand America today, post a selfie. If you want to understand America today, have children only to ignore them when they grow up. If you want to understand America today, join AA and fall off the wagon. If you want to understand America today, drop your phone in a bucket of water. If you want to understand America today, I'd like to suck your cock, dropping on my knees, grasping the base with my left hand, mid-shaft with my right, wrapping my lips around the head, pulling back the foreskin, coating it with spit, slurping and stroking in unison. You come in my mouth. I spit your cum back on my dick, jerking off with your load, coming on the pants around my ankles. If you want to understand America today, I'll push your head down hard, Spread your cheeks, tongue your asshole, and shove my cock deep inside. If you want to understand America today, don't shower for days. If you want to understand America today, be a jerk. Get sucker punched in your own defense. If you want to understand America today, do community outreach for the National Rifle Association. If you want to understand America today, recall 30 to 40 phone numbers from memory. If you want to understand America today, be late on purpose, taking up the time of those who came early. If you want to understand America today, you have zero chance of getting something if you don't ask for it. If you want to understand America today, do these things for yourself. If you want to understand America today, get tested at the free STD clinic. It's first come, first serve, so get there early. Take the elevators to the 4th floor. Register at the window and get a number. What is your purpose of your visit today? Take a seat in the waiting room. The numbers may not be called in numerical sequence. Someone will call your number now. The chairs are too crowded. You struggle to avoid eye contact. 1/3 of the room is nervous. 1/3 of the room is guilty. 1/3 of the room is ambivalent. We are all bored waiting for our numbers to be called. 2 people whisper into each other's ears with hushed voices of parishioners.
Yeah.